How are we on this glorious hump day evening? Oh, so good. So good. Back with you, the Social Media Misfits podcast. Good evening. My name is Aaron, the Retroguy. If you're tuning in for the very first time, hello. Right here on Vibe Radio, we're logged in on the Social Media Misfits YouTube page. We're on Twitch. We're on Stationhead. We are everywhere around the world. We're going to welcome the boys in, the fellas, the compadres, my friends. You know them. You love them. Mikey Thatcher, Claude Joker in the building.
You know what I want to do tonight, Pinky? Try to take over the world.
I was gonna be like, that's what you call it. Oh, okay.
No, you missed the prompt. I gave it to you. Mikey's picking his nose, and because you both missed it. It was an ill attempt at an Animaniacs joke, and I'm sorry.
Dude, real quick, can I just tell you that while we were waiting backstage, can I tell you the funniest thing I just saw on TikTok?
I love that you call it backstage, but go ahead.
You ready?
You're in the green room.
He posted this video and he wrote like a caption in the thing. He goes, "Girl ignores my DMs for years that wants me to share her post when her son goes missing. Find him yourself, Miss Independent."
I did see that video. Miss Independent.
That dude, that's savage.
Welcome to the Social Media Misfits podcast, everybody. Think we can't find humor in everything? Oh, everything. You are so wrong. How we feeling tonight, fellas? We good?
It's been a day. I found out today that you can make an appointment at an urgent care facility. I didn't know that was a thing.
So you left us a 20-second voice message in the group chat. So what happened? Little guy not feeling good?
Little dude gets home from school. His ear hurts. So for 2 days he's been kind of like sucking the snot like up his nose because he's got this thing about not blowing his nose. So he's probably got an ear infection.
Right.
So, of course, he's crying. He's in pain. I feel bad. I call you guys and said, hey, I'm going to be late to the show. I got to take the boy to urgent care. I get to urgent care. The woman says, there are 16 people in front of you. I was like, there's nobody here. She says, oh, they have appointments.
Whoa.
I wasn't under the impression that you could make an appointment at an urgent care, but apparently that's a thing. So, yeah. So, little guy's upstairs. I gave him a bunch of ibuprofen. And what are the gummies that make you fall asleep?
Melatonin.
There you go. Yeah. I gave him a handful of them.
A handful.
Parenting at its finest, ladies and gentlemen.
I know he's joking, but I accidentally.
I have definitely slipped my kid melatonin gummies. Okay.
Dude, I accidentally mistook a bottle of melatonin gummies.
Full confession. You ate an entire bottle of melatonin gummies?
Did you sleep and see angels?
Oh my God. Was the greatest night of my life. I was riding a dinosaur with Abraham Lincoln.
Is that kind of like the flu sleep? Like, I know we don't like having the flu, but the flu sleep where you lay in a pool of your own sweat and sleep for 15 hours is not a bad sleep. With when you get flu and cold medicine in your system.
Oh, you want that?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I want to wake up
out.
Just nasty, sweaty, and
looking like you went all night at the gym, even though you never go.
It's Monday. No, I'm joking.
I'm gonna start January 1st. I promise.
This year I mean it.
I don't.
Want to give a big shout out, if I can, to my beautiful wife. She's on the production desk tonight. Say hello to the boys.
Hi. Hello.
Sorry,
I'm busy.
All right.
Hi.
Hello.
So big shout out.
Guys.
Thanks, babe. For
I'm just working on my ASMR.
So get me started.
It's a good start.
If we get hard up for money, that'll be what we do.
That's it. You're talking about spicy pages. That's a whole nother thing. That's not ASMR.
Hey, we got prep. We got stuff to talk about tonight. Fun things. But before we get into any of that, let's just start. I know this is out of order, but Claude, what's going on with your kid here?
If you don't
I didn't know we were gonna do
what are you gonna do
this.
for a job?
So you take a white shirt, you cut it, and then you put it on you, right? And then you get like an old cup, or if you don't have an old cup, you get a white cup and you cut it again. And then you walk around your country or whatever, and you ask for some change
Where do you live?
in America.
No, like, do you have a house? Do you live in a box on the street?
No, you have a house, but you're pretending.
Oh, you're pretending to not have money.
Yeah, so you can get some change.
That's not. You can't do that. That's illegal.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. I saw it on YouTube first.
Yeah, YouTube Shorts.
My kid's gonna be a professional panhandler.
I'll teach you how to do it. I internet panhandle every day.
She's gonna dress up in hobo clothes and go out in the middle of the streets of New York, just panhandle for a living. I said,
That's what they call us. That's what they call us when we battle. We're internet panhandle.
Dude, I got called out. Some guy come into the morning show the other morning, and he's like, "Dude's just in here begging for tips. I'm leaving." Like, y'all been in my show. I'm like, what?
See, I bet every time you got a gift, the dude was on the other end. Stop giving a money.
Make him do this for free every day, 5 days. Like, oh my gosh, that's so
I'm
good.
thinking about making like a whole series about my
So
just
first
the
off, how did you
random
make
shit.
that video? Did you use your Ring camera and then?
Yeah, I just put my so every time I pick them up off the bus, I always have my phone in my hand. And as soon as they start on these awesome stories, I press the record button. I don't record them. I just want to hear their voice because I have to be able to remember these stories because I either use them for content, but now I've just been posting the videos. Like, I don't even care anymore. I'm putting my kids to the world. You guys get to see the wonderfulness that is my children.
Bro, I got to start doing this because I started when I would take Griffin back to his mother's, I would just literally put record on my phone
That's it.
and just hear me and his dude tonight. I'm not even going to lie. The kid made me cry. I turn on the street at his mom's house and he goes, "Dad, I'm proud of you."
Hey, see?
What?
And-
I was like, why, man? Why? Why?
what did I do? I did something.
You're only 2, but tell me why. Tell me why you're proud of me.
Your opinion of me means everything in this world.
Just letting you know, the president could call, and I would not be as pumped if he was like,
Would not answer
Mikey,
it right now.
I'm proud of you. Hey, dude, my 2-year-old says that. Nah, you got to do better. You got to do better.
You're a piece of shit. Yeah, my 2-year-old thinks I'm fucking awesome.
Bro, not gonna lie. So one of my people that, so me and Millie, people create different accounts for us, like as a joke, and somebody made a Griffin Thatcher account and started gifting me, and now it looks like my 2-year-old is sending me gifts.
I know that you don't want this type of internet troll hate, but how funny is it going to be if someone thinks it's for real? And they're like, look at this guy over here.
Look at his 2-year-old sending me gifts.
Look at this guy over here. Just over here doing this.
I collected my kid's birthday money the other day. I duped him into playing the lottery.
Okay, that's all right. That's over the line, Claude.
I said, "Yo, you guys want a shot at $2 billion?" I said, "Just give Daddy $2." I went and bought a $10 ticket with birthday money.
Listen,
Thanks,
we'll
Mom.
go on a 6-point spread here. You take it. Come on.
My kid's gonna be in the basement smoking cigarettes, watching the sports book.
Claude's got a little notepad in his back pocket. All right, this month you're down. Down a good 75 cents. I don't know what you're gonna do.
Put a 20% vig on all the money I give to my kids. Like, yo, I know where you sleep. Don't think I will break your thumbs for my 20 you owe me.
So some guy in California won it all, huh?
Oh, one guy.
Believable.
One guy, $2 billion.
990 something million.
Dude, it's more money than you could even imagine to try to spend.
I asked somebody the other day, they were like, I would still work. I'd be like,
Oh, we can't go into this because my wife has informed me that if we win the lottery, I'm going to work the next day. It's literally
$2 billion?
She's not wrong. She's not wrong. I'm just saying I like the sound clip of the guy in Jersey that's like, fuck your life. That's what that's what goes through my head. But I think she knows me well enough to know I couldn't do that.
Just swear on air?
No.
You did.
No, I didn't. I've never sweared on air.
I'm so happy that this is going to be posted because this is the clip that we're using for the rest of social media. The fact that you just
don't
said,
start this.
Fuck your life is the best thing in the world.
I edited myself. I've never cussed on air in my life. Not one time. Bing bong. Not one time have I ever. Okay.
Get on with the fucking show.
I call bullshit.
All right. Entire town turns out to celebrate man who ate entire rotisserie chicken for 40 days. An entire town in Philadelphia. A month ago, Philadelphia riding it high. Yeah,
they crashed real fast.
Outside of the Eagles, it just all came back down to reality. So apparently they're looking for some things to hang their hat on. And it is Alexander Kaminsky, 31, managed to reach legend status in Philadelphia after his eating marathon. He ate an entire rotisserie chicken every day for 40 days. Documented his journey with daily selfies on Twitter.
It's not impressive, people.
It's really not, dude. You can just go get...
It's a month
from the grocery store for like
$5.
$5.
Like it's $5 or $6,
and they're not that big.
No,
I'm not ashamed to say I have eaten more chicken than that on the way home from work. Got home and still ate whatever Britt made for dinner.
I've eaten more chicken than that sitting in the drive-thru at the Kentucky Fried Chicken, waiting for my apple pie to come out of the fryer.
Yeah.
But apparently, the video they are.
All right, if we're all going to one up each other, I will finish my meal and order another one while I'm waiting to pay for it.
40 rotisserie chickens at one sitting, absolutely legendary status. Yeah. 40 chickens in 40 days.
40 days.
What's this? What is this? Noah's Ark?
Not impressive at
all. Not impressive at all.
I'm guessing Alexander's on a poultry diet. Way to go, bud.
Congratulations on eating one meal each day for 40 days.
I don't really get it, but apparently so here's the question. What could you eat every single day for 40 days?
I could fuck up I eat 2 rotisserie chickens a day, and I'll bring pride to New Jersey, people. I'm going to eat 80 rotisserie chickens.
You're going to have to do a lot more than rotisserie chickens to bring pride to New Jersey.
Jersey needs a little bit more love than that, man.
More than 80 rotisserie chickens? All right, we'll do it up. I'll eat rotisserie chickens for 3 months straight. How about that?
Be real. There's a homeless dude on the corner in Atlantic City right now that's like, he's bringing pride to New Jersey, and it's not 2 rotisserie chickens.
You know what? I'd say a good steak with a nice sweet potato.
Underrated, the sweet potato. Gets a lot of flack. It's so good, though.
So good.
No, I may have something a little bit more local, but they're Panzerottis are, right? You understand what you've had a Panzerotti?
No.
Okay, well, a Panzerotti is like a pizza turnover, but deep fried.
You're gonna die.
They're fucking amazing.
We have those. They're in the grocery aisle. They're called Hot Pockets.
No, it's not a Hot Pocket. Completely different monster. It's a pizza. You know how about a calzone? Do you know what a calzone is?
Yeah, we got calzones.
Okay, so this is like a small calzone, but deep fried.
Okay. Again, it's just.
I'm gonna die. I know.
Homemade Hot Pocket. How many heart attacks is that there, Bob? That's about a baker's dozen there, Bob.
Hey,
just keep pounding on the middle.
Hey, we don't. I mean, I can't eat Hot Pockets anymore, but I couldn't eat them every day.
It's not a Hot Pocket.
It's a Hot Pocket. It's a homemade Hot Pocket.
Listen, Hot Pockets are disgusting. I had a Hot Pocket breakfast sausage and egg the other day. I swear to God, I was burping up Thanksgiving at lunchtime. I don't know what seasoning they put in their eggs, but whatever it was giving me agita of the intestinal tract.
I lived on them in college, but outside of that, foul. I don't know that I've ever had pizza rolls. However,
it's like SpaghettiOs. Like who eats SpaghettiOs still?
Cold out of the can, baby.
Oh no!
I've tried. I can't. I don't know what that sauce is.
That
I've tried
sauce is
them.
not made from a tomato, bro. That is
Bro,
some kind of foreign
I'll
substance.
I'll get a straw and the meatball one. Stick the
No.
straw through the meatball.
They were trying to develop better
Suck up
denture
those.
cream, and some red dye fell into the batch. They're like, well, we can't fucking use this anymore. So they just kind of gave it to Chef Boyardee and said, "Put that."
You know what? Though?
That
You know what's
shit
so
is
funny
nasty.
though? I feel like I had those once a week as a kid.
Bro, I'm just gonna let you know I'm bringing SpaghettiOs on next week's show.
My mother loved me.
Well, mine did too.
She
but
made me
I'm gonna-
spaghetti.
I'm literally gonna cook it right here. I'm gonna buy a hot plate and just cook SpaghettiOs.
Y'all want to hear something hilarious? I was a grown man before I knew that it was traditional to put ground beef in spaghetti sauce.
That's bolognese.
We didn't growing up. We just had the sauce with noodles because we was poor.
What kind of devil raised you?
Nah, man, you can just have sauce, but yeah, meat sauce. But
Yeah, but I thought
Well,
rich
listen,
people did that. I
bro.
didn't know that was like normal. I thought
Bro,
like you
I'm
were
a-
living high on the hog if you had. And then like I went to Golden Corral one time and I was like, oh, this is like normal people do this.
bro, I'm Italian and I'm a metagon. I'm a metagon. I usually don't like sauce on my spaghetti, bro.
What do you just noodles?
Noodles with some garlic.
Ooh.
Garlic
Oh
and
yeah,
olive oil.
oh yeah. See, I can't. That's just straight diarrhea all weekend long, right there. Oil, just straight oil. I can't do the EVOO on everything. It just
I can do
oil,
it.
garlic, and broccoli.
It's
Tears
good for
me
your
apart on
system,
the
though, man.
insides.
it's good for your system. It oils everything up. It's good for you.
Oh yeah,
I'm being
just keep it
serious.
lubricated. Yeah, and when I go to the bathroom, it looks like I'm changing my oil.
I mean, I drink so much coffee, nothing has time to settle. It's the L
Just
train
going
down
through
there.
you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the Chicago L train down there.
I wish you could pee as good as I poop, but that's a whole nother conversation
Okay.
I have to have with my doctor.
Now making the land, sea, air, and space McDonald's burger. We're
Speaking of
gonna
things
start
we
with
shouldn't
land,
eat.
and of course you've got the cheese on the brim. It wouldn't be McDonald's if it
I
wasn't.
fucking
The
love
land
this
portion
guy.
is a quarter pounder
This-
beef patty because beef walks on land. Now to
I
go
like where this is
10,000
going.
leagues under the sea with
Especially
that
when he's
beautiful
about to
fish.
throw up.
Can't forget the fish. Never.
Hit, hit.
This is every old white man's favorite thing at McDonald's.
You know,
Is a
I've never
fillet
had a
fish.
fish fillet.
I
ever.
haven't.
Bro,
haven't
what
either.
is that? Is that cheese?
It's
or
that's the cheese
like
and
the-
the tartar sauce at the bottom of the fillet of fish. Look, the fillet of
if he
fish
slices
didn't
that
even
in
pick.
eighths, I have
Yeah.
Cheez-Its because that's how dry that shit is.
That looks disgusting.
And every one of these I've ever watched, it's only a half a slice of
Yeah.
cheese. I don't know
Yeah.
where the other slice goes. but
We
it's
caught
not
you,
on there.
McDonald's. We caught you.
I think I'll forget that cheese, so I don't know about that.
Yeah,
It is already
bro.
looking
He
good.
shakes all
For
the
the air portion, we've got a beautiful chicken sandwich, pale in the middle because
Mm.
it's the air portion because birds fly and chicken, birds, yeah, whatever. Oh, wow, we got something going on here.
Oh, I'm
And it
feeling
wouldn't be
sweet.
space without a little bit of alien meat. Let's be honest, I don't know where the...
At least he knows that this stuff isn't supposed to be
I don't know what
consumed
the
by
hell this is made
humans.
out of.
And this is the McRib.
He had me when he said space, and then he pulls out the McRib, and it
Where
totally
this
answers
comes
every
from, but
question.
It's something spectacular. You can tell it's fresh from the barbecue because of the beautiful grill marks. That bad boy, yeah.
I feel
That's a
sick.
mountain of meat right there. That's
That
ungodly. Top it with a beautiful seaweed seed bun. And here
I'm
it is
all
in
in.
all of its
See?
glory. I think this might be the first time anyone has done this. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to give it a taste.
God, he's so
My
nervous.
mind's telling me no.
You should,
I'm not kidding. This is actually... A little old lady just walked by my car and I was kind of embarrassed. I'm ashamed of myself. Not because I made this, but because of how really actually good it is.
dude, he's gonna finish that thing.
oh my god!
You're kidding me.
Hit that McDonald's Sprite.
It does. It do hit different though.
Mine's
That McDonald's
spicy.
Sprite crispy as hell. Why is it so crispy? That's a 10 out of 10. Call me crazy. Call
He
me whatever
is
you
an
want.
absolute mess right now.
He's a
He is
legend, bro.
covered in barbecue
I,
sauce.
dude, I watch it. Oh my god, when he's about to puke, dude, I can't deal with it.
Okay. How much? How much would it take to eat that?
I would eat that.
Shut up! Like just for free?
I kind of want to try it.
Not a chance.
I want to make it and eat it. And now that he did it, I may have to like do that video on TikTok and actually eat that thing. We can eat, but that looks like I don't know if they still have the McRib.
No, it's on its farewell tour right now.
So if we're gonna do this, I got to do this quickly.
I think what's happened is social media has exposed that that's not actually really rib meat, and they're trying to like get it out of circulation.
I'm sorry. Were you under the impression that it was?
I think somebody somewhere was like, "Oh, what?
What part of the pig does that come from?" Because it looks like riblets, but there's no bones.
Hot take though, Mikey. Hot take. I miss I don't know what kind of chicken is in those chicken nuggets. I miss those compared to the.
Okay, I get that, but I want to go back to the piece of chicken that was on there. Why was it different colored?
From the pickles. I used to work at Chick-fil-A as one of the 17 jobs I had when I was trying to make it.
Sitting on there for that long, bro.
It doesn't take that long.
That seems like something very corporate-y of you to say, as if you're trying to like protect your legality stance when it comes to the chicken in question.
All I'm saying is if Chick-fil-A called and was like, "We want to sponsor your morning show," I'd be fine with it. I'd be like, you know what?
Even if their chicken's killing people because it's the wrong color in the middle.
Well, that's McDonald's. So
that's true. I do enjoy a good Chick-fil-A sandwich. I will be honest with you.
That guy also ordered something off a lot of stuff on the menu. They know they don't have like ready to go. Like that guy had to dig to the back of that little pull tray to get out the fish fillet. It's the same one's been sitting there. So who knows how long that chicken sandwich should be?
Yeah, how long does that? I can't imagine the fish moves very well at McDonald's. So like the patty you're getting, does it taste like anything other than freezer burnt? I don't know.
I did have fish sticks again maybe a year ago. I should have left those in my childhood. Like they were really good in my head.
Yeah, no, they're not. Okay.
It was gray. Whatever it was gray.
It's codfish or some part of codfish.
It's definitely not codfish. This one's great. This is a great story. And I'm excited to hear what you guys have to take on this. Cornish residents bummed out after BQ names toilet after their town. So apparently there's these little townships inside of Cornish that are in competition with each other. And one of them hates the other town so bad that they're selling a toilet that is named after the town that they hate.
That's the ultimate troll right there. That is a slow clap. 100%.
Was the front page of their sales letter that they sent out.
What's the name of the town that they're?
Bodine is the name of the town. It is the Bodine close coupled toilet with standard close seat.
Honestly, Bodine sounds like an actual toilet name.
Yeah, if you
it does.
tell them, buddy.
A Bodine toilet does sound like
the fact that I would be able to say, hey, I'm gonna go take a shit.
My Bodine.
Bodine.
You could probably say you're gonna go take a Bodine on your Bodine. Ooh, wipe my Bodine. Ooh.
So here's the question: what daily use product would you be okay carrying your name?
Tampons.
Pretty got one, buddy.
I want a tampon
scratcher.
Yes, I want my face on feminine hygiene products.
But it can't be just it's gotta be like
actually like pads. Like I want to be on a pad. So when you pull back like the sticky part of the pad, it's just me. And each pad will have a different expression, so that you always get like a different smile when you open up that day's pad.
Collect them like trading cards.
Hey, sorry you're on Shark Week, but
you like the bigger the pad to soak up the more is like an angry face.
No, if you have like extra large pads, I have those. I don't have a shirt on, and I'm just standing there with my belly hanging out.
The box of them has like a little chart for which ones you might need. It's a different
Yes, let me know in the chat if you guys are down with Joker sponsored feminine hygiene products. Because I could put me on a douche. That would be awesome.
First comments are terrifying.
Could you imagine my face on a douche bottle though? Then I could tell everybody I'm a douche and I wouldn't be lying.
So real thing. I was Googling around on this. When we get the merch store up, do you know that we can sell toilet paper with our faces on it?
Yes. And feminine hygiene products?
No, I don't know how to get those, but
I want
People
social
be
media
wiping our ass
misfits.
with our faces.
dude, that'd be hilarious.
Social media misfits tampons coming
How
to a
many
store near
plies?
you.
How many plies is it?
2 ply, double ply.
It looked like triple ply. It was pretty thick.
But I'm
It's gotta be
gonna have
flexible.
them add directional arrows to our toilet paper merch so that you guys know how to install it onto your toilet paper holder.
Yeah.
Because apparently
Right.
you guys are having a hard time with that.
No, nobody's having a hard time.
Oh,
You're having a
okay.
hard
Well, let me
time.
ask you. Now that we're in this, let me see. Now we're in the ring together. When we are printing said toilet paper, which way is our face gonna look?
The right way.
The right way.
How?
Whatever way the company says that is now the way that it has to be
Right.
printed.
So we're
what
gonna
hap-
find out real quick if Mikey's facing the wall when I'm pulling him off the roll. That's not the way it's supposed to go. I win. You lose.
We're going to defer to the experts. Whatever way they traditionally print it, that's the
It's
way.
gonna be over the top. Sylvester
definitely-
Stallone went over the top. You got to go over the top. How's that for an 80s movie reference?
I don't know, like Sylvester Stallone. That's the measuring stick there. That's the measuring stick. The guy that did Over the Top also did that movie about cops, and that was horrible.
Listen. We're not.
You know exactly.
How do
what
I
I'm
take a
talking about.
reference and then you pick out actors to pick on other movies that the actors? You know what, man? You're no fun. I thought you were more fun than this.
Yeah, like for every Rambo, there's
Are you not a Sylvester Stallone fan? Is this what you're telling me?
outside of Rocky. I don't like Sylvester Stallone. Only Rocky. It's the only
You
one.
heard-
I thought he was really good in the Expendables.
It was okay. Yeah. Jean-Claude Van Damme, however, outside of Bloodsport, I can't stand.
No.
And
that I'll
he's
go with. That I'll
a
go with.
weird dude.
He's a little strange, but Bloodsport was a kick-ass movie.
So good. It does, like as a child, make you think that you're like, why can't UFC be more like Bloodsport?
And
You
I
watch
love
UFC and
I love the
you're
fact that his
probably
best friend in the movie is like this massive dude that just like hammer punches all these little tiny karate guys.
It's such a weird movie.
If you've never watched
good.
Bloodsport, you got to watch Bloodsport.
It's so good. It's so good.
So good.
Hey, look, Ma, I made it. That's the title of this. You ready?
So good.
Singer Matt Healy of the 1975 left adoring fans speechless at Madison Square Garden on Monday as he devoured a slab of raw meat on stage. Buckle up, it gets weirder. As a part of the Amazon Music UK event, the British band broadcast their live set via Twitch and really gave viewers something to chew on as the 33-year-old musician ripped off his shirt, pretended to him, then began ripping down the meat. Just to
With
make
his-
it even weirder, his own mother was in the audience.
If I ever fake spank it in front of my mom, can somebody please hurt me?
Well, that's where the question comes in. What would you not do in front of your mother for money?
That.
That's the line. Eat raw meat and
No, eating raw meat's fine, taking off your shirt's fine, dancing in front of her's fine, playing your music's fine. But as soon as you make the action of sexuality towards the vicinity of your mama, that there's so much weird just dripping off of that. I can't even express it. No?
Mikey's line is not where your line is. I can tell.
No.
Fuck it.
Just go. You know what? I want to see you just go to Liz one day and go, bah! Like that. Just walk away.
Okay, now in context, I'm talking about like somebody comes and is like, listen, Mikey, $2 million. This is what we need. I feel like Mikey's going to look at me and go, all right, man, it's about to
I
get
got
weird.
you.
You might want to turn around.
No, I'd be like, is there anything else I can do?
I can do it twice. You want me to record it twice, both angles?
You want me to get completely nude or no?
I'm not blown away by this. I mean, we came from a generation where Ozzy Osbourne was biting heads off of bats, and didn't like the guy from Tool bite off the head of a live chicken?
No, that was Marilyn Manson.
Marilyn Manson. There you go. This guy's
Yeah.
eating a prepared tomahawk steak that looks like he picked it up at like the Shop and Stop.
It's not prepared, bro. It's raw.
It's raw meat, but it's not like an animal carcass. It's a steak.
It's just weird.
Never heard of steak.
Some sort of health code thing.
Steak tartare. You can eat raw meat.
Yeah, not all the time.
I don't think you can do
I don't,
like
think I don't think you can eat a full tomahawk steak.
No.
This guy he didn't even take a bite out of it. You know what? Not impressed.
No.
Not impressed. No,
Okay.
it wouldn't have
Not
gotten me.
impressed.
Not impressed.
Move on.
I mean,
Claude is
you know,
not
Move
impressed.
on. Claude has it.
One, I don't know who he is. Two, never heard of the band. Three,
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
honestly,
to.
When I read this, I was like, "Why are we talking about something from 1975?"
I'm not gonna lie.
100%.
I felt a little old. I was like, what?
Thought we were going old school, like in 1975.
I
No,
thought
the
it was a
band
typo, and I
1975.
was like, "What band from 1975? How did they mess that up? Who didn't
Nope.
proofread this story?"
Now to the 16-year-old girls in the arena that night, they were it probably scarred them for life.
Yep.
He was eating meat. It comes from animals.
I heard he was also like imitating. Yeah, we were fine with that. Where it got weird was when he started eating meat. That was when it got weird. Ugh.
Took his shirt off. Oh my God, he took his shirt off. Oh my God.
Hey, Bert Kreischer does that every show.
Most of the artists that I listened to
Didn't even wear a shirt.
They were wearing clothes half the time. They were
I
like
don't-
duct tape and caution wrap, and they said we had a
Mick
bear,
Jagger
like a bear
owns a
costume.
shirt.
Marilyn Manson came out in like leather tape one time. I went to go see him live. I don't even know how things weren't just falling out of that costume.
That explains so much that you saw him live.
I
So
love
much.
Marilyn Manson.
Everything about you now makes so much sense.
The thing with the rib is fake, by the way. If you guys didn't know that, that never happened.
Listen, I grew up in a conservative Christian environment. I want to keep the weird stereotypes that we wrote on poster board and picketed out in front of.
I'm just saying, you said the F word on this podcast tonight.
I did not, and you're not going to throw that out there because that's just how
Jesus doesn't forgive the F word.
I don't think that's how it works.
He didn't die for that sin.
Speaking of dying, Texas homeowner says hooker ghosts have taken over her rental property and they're trying to stir up business. It's a real story.
Customer number 1. Let's go.
A Texas woman made a spooky discovery about her rental home in Gainesville after several renters claimed it was haunted. Linda Hill, owner of the Hill House Manor, told Jesse Walters Primetime Monday she was taking a shower when she heard someone say, "Looking good."
And they're polite. Just goes throwing out compliments. Why would you want to get that exercise from your house? That seems so nice.
I thought it was my husband. I mean, he and I were the only ones in the house, she said. However, it was not her husband making the comments. It was a ghost she added. I spoke to him. He told me I was looking good. I said thank you and asked him what he had been doing that day. We had a conversation and he left.
Ooh, great ass. Ooh, nice titties. Ooh. I'm okay with that. Get a handy from a ghost.
It gets weird. Apparently, male renters have said that they've felt something stroking their face, their arm, and touching their shoulders when they lay in bed at night.
Lower.
I'm going to need the address. And if that Airbnb is open next
It's going to be. Come on. Haunt me, baby.
I'm here. Touch me.
Haunt me.
They said they're trying to start a business, but they can't figure out a way to conclude the transaction, so nothing ever
I'm just
happens.
going to run in, dude, be like, Cinnamon, I'm here.
Paranormal pimps coming to a town near you.
He's going to be like, get out here, give my $20, bitch.
Yeah, can you break out the Ouija board, babe? Why? I'm a little horny. I just wanted to see if Esther wanted to come through for me. I could do that.
Whether it's real or not, and all those ghost shows, I got into those when they very first started hit TV, and then about I don't know, episode 4, I was like, I don't think this is real. Pretty sure
there has to be more than us. Like aliens or spirits, there has to be more. It can't just end. Like I want
this.
Yeah,
Mikey,
but I want to be
Mikey
a
and
ghost.
I have been through this. There's a ghost that lives in my house.
Yeah,
It's
I want to be a
100%
ghost
real.
so bad. So bad.
It has a little white dog, and it walks by the studio door at least a couple of times a month.
That's awesome.
It's been
I want
happening
to do
for
like
a year.
I want to do like fucked up shit though. Like I want to eat like all the cream out of your Oreos and then put all the cookies back in the
I'm
package.
pretty sure it's my wife's sister, but we're not sure for sure. We're not sure for sure.
Why would she move into your house? Does she want to watch you bump your private parts
there's
together?
There's a little part of her downstairs on the mantle, so I think she just followed it in. She was like, so this is where we're hanging out now.
When you say a little part of her,
Yeah. She was cremated. I didn't.
Wait, you
want
only
a wood box that's got a finger?
Did you separate and like everybody got a little bit?
Yeah, but
I'll
we're
take
the
a
cool
left ear.
people.
Left ear.
That's. Listen, I'm not trying to get like I don't know if that's a thing or not. I thought you kind of like when you did it, like you got stuck in a really cool jar.
Yeah, but like you would want to hang out with us. Like we're cool.
But like you're just like
shitty.
taking.
I want to stop talking about Brit's sister now.
She's right here. She's fine. She's giving me the thumbs up. She's fine with it. It does. There's some Red Sox stuff in here. She was a big Red Sox fan, so we got some of her stuff.
Well,
so
I hope
think
her
that's what it
spirit is happy. She walking your dog through your house. I hope that the
the dog is where the mystery lies because I don't know what the dog has to do with it, but
maybe the dog was there when she got there.
So when I lived in Mississippi, I used to live above. I used to run sound for the bands that would come through this old theater. It was called the Princess Theater. It was built in the 1920s. And what a lot of people don't know, in a theater, you turn every light off in the theater, and there's one light left on the stage, and they call it the ghost light. And it's allowed spirits to perform at night so they could see and like perform. When we first started going there, a band was practicing and they asked me to go up in the balcony and film them. I sit in the seat. About 20 minutes in, I look over to my left and my right. There's imprints in the seats next to me.
well, I'd be good.
Nope.
I'd be leaving.
Nope. See, I can't do. I can do anything scary. Clowns, spiders, snakes. I cannot do ghosts. Anything paranormal. I can't watch it. I can't. I would scream like a little girl and run out of that place as fast as I could make it. It's just there's something I don't know. I think it's because I believe in spirits that I feel like I'd be scared of them.
Was that the only thing, Mikey? Just the imprints?
Oh no, there's a lot more stuff that's happened to me there.
You go there frequently?
No, I used to live there.
Oh.
I used to live above the theater.
Dude, why have you not sold this as a movie?
I don't understand why I didn't know this.
Well, I lived there for free because I ran sound for all the bands.
Dude, this is a movie. You need to sell this as a script.
Bro,
I never heard this.
Dude, what's really cool is the theater. It's beautiful. Like there's a coffee shop, and then you walk into where like the old school ticket booth and everything is, and then you walk through the double doors to get in the theater. Bro, when I tell you, we were taking out the garbage one time. We came in from the theater and went to the coffee shop, closed the door, and all of a sudden, right against the door, smash. Something ran into the door, bro. I took a band on a tour upstairs, looked out the window imploded on my face.
Get out of here.
Pushed from the outside in.
Tales from the Theater with Mikey Thatcher coming to a podcast channel near you.
God damn. You got to talk like real simple. And then the door crept open. I didn't know what it was.
It's crazy, man.
That's amazing, dude.
Again, I don't know what I believe. I don't know what I don't, but it's something weird, man. There's weird stuff.
I've had a lot of crazy stuff happen to me paranormal wise, man. I go to Jersey a lot for that stuff. Shades of Death Road.
Oh, like weird New Jersey? Dude, we used to.
It's a road that's literally called Shades of Death.
Yeah.
And the reason it's called that, the trees have overgrown so much, no sunlight gets through the road.
There's a magazine called Weird New Jersey Magazine. You can check out the website, and they find all this crazy off the wall weird stuff that happened in this state, and it's still here. Like me and my friends, when we were in high school, we were infatuated with this magazine, so we drove all the way up North Jersey to it's called Clinton Road, and it's a 4-mile stretch of road that just loops. There's nothing on it. It goes through the woods and comes back out. But all along this road, there's like a bridge where they say if you stop and you throw a coin over, the coin will come back on the other side of the bridge.
Yeah.
Like there's so many stories, but we went to Animal Kingdom, which was a zoo that somebody opened in North Jersey, and they ran out of money because they were embezzling funds. So they just left. And the zoo was there with all the animals caged up. Some of them escaped. Most of them died. But the zoo is still there. Like, you could go walk through it if you walk through the gate. Like, we've been there.
Yeah,
It's
that's crazy, bro.
It's
That's
nuts, dude.
Man. And
New
like
Jersey's a cool place.
On Shades of Death, for instance, stuff that's happened there. There's apparently a pots and pans guy. He's on a horse and carriage, and when you hear him walking by, because the pots and the pans are clinging together and stuff. Then there's supposedly a little girl.
Nope.
A little girl. When you see her, you got to stop. And she says, "Have you seen my parents?"
No.
And you just got to point in a direction. So none of that's ever happened to me on there. But the craziest thing that did happen, we had 2 cars, and I got freaked out. So we started driving. In my car, I heard, "Please help me," and the car behind me heard, "Get out," screaming while we were driving.
Nah. My kids scare the shit out of me, so I don't need some dead kid screaming at me in the middle of the road. No, I'm good.
Okay, listen. If you're listening or watching this play, but whatever, we need your paranormal stories for real.
Yes.
Like, we need to follow up on this. We should have done this for Halloween, but listen, I'm not that organized. So, for real, get us. We need your. Yeah, we definitely need your stories. Misfits at viberadiostudios.com. Get us those. I do have a question of the week, guys.
Go for it.
What invention are you waiting for someone to invent? What thing are you waiting for someone to finally solve? What problem happens during the day that you're waiting for someone to solve?
I know my answer, so I'll let Mikey take the. You want to take
you go, bro? Because I have no idea.
I want a hoverboard. I've been promised a hoverboard since I was like fucking 12 years old.
It's not a bad one.
Where is my hoverboard?
Where are the flying cars?
Where is my hoverboard gone? Like flying cars, that's a little bit hot. But I figure we got this jetpack thing I saw the military's using to fly over top of water. Like, where's my hoverboard?
The problem is, it feels like the jetpack thing was like, I remember seeing videos from like the 60s where they were like, see, we're all gonna be flying on these jetpacks, and these guys are like test driving jetpacks.
Let's go. Put me in the air.
Do you think scooters, the bird scooters, do you think that is like, that's all we're going to get? They were like, we can't trust these people with hoverboards, bird scooters.
Even if they gave me like something like, I don't know, just get me off of wheels. I want to see what like we can do. Like, we got to be able to invent something really freaking awesome.
Well, the problem is Americans would be like trying to muscle it up.
It's probably already invented.
A hoverboard? We got hovercrafts, but they like float on like
it's probably invented. They're just
holding it from us.
Of course, dude.
Bastards.
Dude, it's over there on Area 51, dude.
Always trying to keep the cool shit away from us. How about like phaser guns?
And if you put in hoverboards, they just put out those things on
lightsabers.
Okay, now that actually has been invented, and it's an incredibly dangerous thing.
Yeah, but I want like one like Luke had, where like the plasma comes out.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
Yeah, they made one. And it
cuts actual stuff with this thing.
Yeah,
I saw the one where it's like a heated rod. I didn't see the one with actual.
No, this is yeah, dude. Like he wears. It looks like he's a Ghostbuster with a
yes.
And like
with a lightsaber. Oh my god!
You really quickly realize how unrealistic Star Wars would be, because just a tiny nick when you're like training with one, you would lose a limb. Like, it's not like a sword.
Well, that's how it kind of was depicted in the movie. Like, it was, if it touched you, you cut you through.
If it was real, there would have been a bunch of like dudes that got rejected from Jedi school, and they were like, "Well, what happened was I had an accident and I lost my hand."
How do you know that didn't happen? How do you know that doesn't happen in the future? The movie was just a depiction. It was just a movie. The movie was a depiction of what could happen, Aaron.
Then that's the series I want. I want that neighborhood or that moon that they send all the rejects from Jedi school to, who are flunked out. That's
you got Darth.
That's the
you got Darth Idiot. He's only got one arm. They're all missing limbs.
My dad was Darth Sidious, and he told me I was really good at this.
Can't levitate anything, but like.
Oh my god!
They were like, well, I didn't get a guy. I got a beat on.
Like, what are you doing, Steve?
My uncle's really good at this. Hey, you pooping over there, bro?
The one guy's using the force to heat up a hot pocket. And you're like, well, that's it.
It's SpaghettiOs on that island. It's all SpaghettiOs.
All the spaghetti fingers, kill a fire, come. You know,
using their lightsaber to heat up the. Their SpaghettiOs cut off their hand.
Stirring it.
So stupid.
That's a good series. Star Wars takes themselves too seriously to do something funny like that, but it would be a fun series. That'd be
hysterical. Just make like a bloopers reel of like Darth Vader and like Luke Skywalker like doing the fight, and then he goes, "Oh shit! Oh, I'm sorry." Like he just gets hit with the.
Star Trek did one, and they did as an animated series, and it's called Lower Decks, and it's like kind of a like Family Guy Star Trek kind of thing, and it's funny.
I want Jean-Luc Picard cracking jokes.
Huh?
What's it on?
You can get it on Paramount Plus, I think, or Peacock, one of the two.
Is it fun? It's funny though.
Yeah, it's got good humor, and a lot of it's making fun of itself. Like it's making fun of the like Star Trek unit. It's fun. It's enjoyable.
I don't even like Star Trek, so I don't.
We're not
going to
get into this. We're not going to hurt my childhood, and like this is my childhood hero. We're not going to go through this.
Why would your parents force you to watch Star Trek?
Because they cared about me. You don't. Mikey has seen people try to drag me in the weeds on this subject, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Listen, you can enjoy whatever you want to enjoy. If it's stupid, it's stupid. It is what it is, man.
It's stupid. My favorite boxer until I was 12 was Rocky. Before someone broke it to me, he wasn't a real boxer.
Lamar Odom will forever for me be Reading Rainbow, not the guy with the gold glasses. Okay.
If we ever had a greatest things to ever happen in our little community of people on TikTok, it was me watching the screen recording of the chat when Mikey's battling Lamar, and whoever that is keeps going, "Hey, yo, look, that's Karl Malone."
Oh my God, who the fuck was that?
Was it Ed? I don't even remember who it was.
Ed, was that you? Ed's in here right now.
I thought it was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I can't remember. But I just kept seeing, like, I'm watching the screen recorder come across the chat. Hey, that's Karl Malone right there. What? It's not even Karl. What?
What was that? What was the guy name from Reading Rainbow?
No, it wasn't him. Who was it?
LeVar Burton, because he was also Geordi on Star Trek.
Yeah. Why would I say Lamar Odom?
The real story. This is a real story. First Comic-Con I ever did. I'm watching. I'm going to the Star Trek panel, and about an hour before the panel, they're all a bunch of people from Star Trek Next Generation are signing autographs at this table. I'm standing there and I'm like watching, and somebody touches my arm and goes, "Do you know where the restroom is?" And I go, "Yeah." I look down. It's LeVar Burton. He's like 5'4". And he's so short, no one even realizes it's him. He's just kind of like slinking his way through this crowd.
He didn't wear his glasses?
This guy, that's what I want to be. Like, dude, you gotta wear your glasses. What do we know?
Wear your glasses, bro. You gotta wear them things everywhere.
So the guy I'm with, I'm like, dude, LeVar Burton just asked me where the restroom is. He's like, no, he didn't. I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, no one else saw it. And then when he comes out of the restroom, I'm like, see, I told you, like, he's going to the bathroom. He's like, dude, Reading Rainbow asked you where the bathroom is. That's the best story you got.
I had Sully Erna ask me for a lighter while I was playing a slot machine in Atlantic City. I shit you not.
Who?
I was at the Sully Erna from Godsmack, the lead singer of Godsmack. I was playing a casino game right outside of the House of Blues in Atlantic City. And I think, what's that? Showboat, I guess. Right? Showboat. And this guy walks up, taps me on the shoulder. You got a light? I turn around. I'm like, "You're Sully Erna." He goes, "I am." I was like, "Okay."
You got a light?
That was it. That was the full extent of the guy. Like, you just stumble for words. You don't want to be like, "Oh my God, I fucking love you so much." Like, you don't know what to say. It was like, it was pretty cool. I like, I'm just like,
I think the only dumb story. My parents went to Hollywood when I was a kid, and did the whole like Hollywood thing. My dad's name is Ted, and growing up, they liked the movie 3 Men and a Baby, and I think he didn't want to tell people because he's a pastor, but he really liked the show Cheers. Big Ted Danson fan. Also, not a lot of Ted, so like of course he was a big Ted Williams fan, Ted Danson fan. I mean, outside of that, not very many Teds.
Likes himself a lot of Teds.
Yeah, he's a good Theodore. I mean, it's a bad name.
Ted likes the Teds.
No one wants to be kid. When you're a kid, your name's Theodore. You're looking for other Teds to like sympathize with.
Favorite president, Theodore Roosevelt.
Right. So they're standing on Rodeo Drive, and Ted Danson just comes walking like down the street, and my dad's like, the way he tells it, he's like, "What do you say?" He's like, "I'm racking my brain. I don't want to be like, dude, I'm such a big fan."
Yeah.
And my dad's got a really quirky, weird sense of humor. And so Ted Danson, like, my dad sticks out his hand and goes, "Ted, my name's Ted." That was his opening line. Ted Danson shook his hand and goes, "Okay, have a good day." Just walked off. My dad walked away from Ted Danson. Ted Danson did not shake my dad's hand and then walk away. Only my dad. "Ted, my name's Ted. Have a good day."
Deuces.
My mom's like, "I didn't even know what to say."
Ted Danson sitting there with a pen in his hand going, "What the fuck was that?"
Well, do you feel bad? This is the days before like camera phones. So like you have no proof that any of this happened. So Ted Danson went home to his wife. He was like, "You're never going to believe what happened to me today."
I met this guy named Ted.
Famous guy? Nope.
No, son of a bitch shook my hand and walked away from me.
I was fucking confused.
I don't even know if his name was really Ted.
Never happened before in my life.
This would have been the height of Ted Danson. This would have been like early 90s.
Ted Danson is still talking about that now to this day. I'm sure of it.
Right.
Who the fuck was this Ted?
Been searching my whole life for Ted that I met one time.
There's a topic for a show. Best sitcoms of the 90s, because I think Cheers is like way up on the list. Late 80s, early 90s.
Zach Morris.
So we can't unpack that. We've been on here for an hour, but I feel like we need to unpack that.
Saved by the Bell was an amazing show, and then when they went
nobody liked Zach more than Slater. Nobody in their life liked Zach more than Slater.
I love Zach Morris.
Sorry, Kelly Kapowski.
Oh my god!
You can't pick Kelly. You can't pick Kelly.
I can't, dude. My
Well,
bed
Kelly I did have a thing for Lisa Turtle. I have to be honest with you.
You pick the B characters of a show.
She's so hot, dude. She's so good.
You looked at Tiffany Thiessen and went, "Nah, I'm good."
No. I liked Kelly Kapowski. Jess was good until I saw her naked in striptease when I wasn't supposed to be watching that movie. It was on HBO. Yeah.
Well, look at Lisa now, bro.
Is she a mess? Or is she absolutely stunning?
Dude, we're all old. We're all a mess at this point. You can't look at our.
Let's just say she needed plastic surgery to fix. Made it worse.
I saw Daisy Duke the other day in a video for some bedsheet commercial or something on TikTok.
Cut her a break. She's probably 70, Claude.
Jessica Simpson?
No, I thought you were talking about the real Daisy Duke. I was like, dude, she's probably 70.
No, she's still super hot. Even though she's 70.
Jessica Simpson looks so. I mean,
she's very thin.
Yeah, that's the new thing now.
I like my ladies with a little bit of extra cushion. Low, like a railroad, curving all the way.
And you liked Lisa from Saved by the Bell.
She was chubby.
I don't think you. I don't think you need to look up the cast of Saved by the Bell.
If you're gonna sit there, oh my God, Topanga, that's right there.
This show is taking such a weird turn right here.
You asked. You said,
everybody.
You said the hottest cast of the 90s.
I did not say that. I said best sitcoms of the 90s, and you automatically went.
My earphones are broken. They're from Sex.com.
Oh, you heard
the only thing that comes through them is dirty stuff.
Oh, she does look bad. I just got.
Who are you talking to?
I'd show you off air. She's had plastic surgery to fix her plastic surgery. It's not good.
Yeah, it's bad.
I don't know. Are you talking about my Lisa Turtle?
Lisa Turtle.
Yeah, it's not good, man.
That's all right, Lisa Turtle. I will forever love you, Lisa.
Next show, Best sitcoms of the 90s.
Say
Best
about it.
crushes of the 90s.
Oh, what about the fat Italian guy's daughter when they went to the beach house?
Sopranos?
Pelosi.
What are you?
Carosi.
All right, guys,
Mr.
next
Mr.
week's show-
Carosi.
Next week's show, he won't be here.
Yes, there it is. The whole show we were waiting to get kicked off.
You guys.
I love every single one of you.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Oh.